In this video, we're going to talk about lighting portraits, specifically this one. I'm Daniel Norton, photographer here in New York. I make videos like this one. I make about the philosophy of photography in my podcast. You can join the channel, watch all that stuff, but right now we're going to talk lighting. So this shot was taken on location. It's a pretty simple shot lit by the sun, but what makes it interesting is a few things. So we're going to talk about those things right now. To camera left is the sun. We can see how bright it is on her hair and of course also the edge of her sweater. But the trick here is if you look at the grass in front of her, I did not put her in the sun. I put her just at the edge of the sun. She's actually under a tree. That's creating a softer light on her, and I brought a white reflector in on the right side, partially to fill in the shadow, but partially because that absorbs some of the green, right? If I left it with nothing, her skin would have a green tone. I'd have to pull in some magenta to get rid of the green, and that would throw off the color of everything else. So what we get is this warm, fiery grass behind her that's in the sun, her in this kind of cooler, softer light, but she's still lit very nicely. It's got a bit of a softness to it, It's got a lot of a softness to it. And the reason for that is I purposefully let the sun flare my lens. I just took my finger that has some natural, oils from your finger, and I rubbed it on the filter that was on my lens. This caused a flare, because I'll tell you what, it is sometimes tricky to flare to flare lenses. So I kind of muddied up my lens a little bit, almost like old school soft filters, to give it this flare. So we have some sharpness, and then we have some softness, and the whole thing has this dreamy, mystical feel to it. So again, not a lot of equipment used in this. I did use a reflector. I'll put a link to that in the show notes below. Also in the show notes, you'll find a link to my Patreon where you can support the channel, and a link to my Discord where you can join and chat about photography. If you like the video, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel, ring the bell so you get all the notifications, and I'll see you next time.